Well, hey, everybody. MonkeyPuzzle here. And this is episode 28, I believe, on the IronMine ARK server cluster. And I'm following through with the idea that I did in my last video here, where in this field, this valley here on the island, I wanted to make a Megatheritorium ranch and have this be a place from which they can go fight the broodmother. So I'm just here right now trying to figure out how I'm going to stage this. I do not think I'm going to finish it all in one day. We've got Trigger Pug back here. He's helping me out with his lightning wyvern. He is killing a titan that was just stomping about right on top of where I was standing over there. So obviously that's something I'm going to have to deal with. I've actually never seen a titan killed before, but apparently he thinks it's pretty easy with the lightning wyverns. So he's got that guy all mad on the run. But yeah, this is kind of a silly place to build because it's got all kinds of stuff going on. It's got a ton of raptors. It's got sabers. It's got compies and dillos and all the way up to titans and gigas and rexes and therazinos and everything. So it's pretty busy here. So I have to be very security minded in how I do this. So I have a couple ideas of how I want to stage it. This area I'm standing on here, I really like these paths that go around it, and I want to keep that. And this feels like a really central place here. So this is where I want to place down the tech transmitter, the S+ tech transmitter, and you can use those to go to boss fights. So that would be right here in the middle, kind of where I'm parked at the moment, and then I'll do like a little series of not quite stables, but compartments that I can put the prize fighting Megatheriums around in, and then can just walk forward and be teleported to the fight. So this is going to be sort of the central staging area for doing the boss fight, and it makes sense that it would have the path going to it and around it as a central location, a place to go. It's kind of modeled off how I saw Trigger do a something similar with Rexes, with the transmitter in the center, and then the Rexes all instabled around it. So that's going to be that part. And then I was thinking over here, where I put the sign down last time, the sign in the foundation, over here that used to have a lot more trees behind it before the Titan just came through here. Have this be more of the breeding base area. So yeah, and then maybe fence this whole area in and have a little free roaming space in there for some of the Megatheriums. So I got a lot of fencing to do, and it's tricky because I want this build to be sort of rustic looking with, I'm going to use the Eco Stables mod as the main building theme for it. That's one of my things that's compelling me to do this, is I really wanted to check out the possibilities of that mod. It seems to play best with itself. So that's, I think those count as wood tier. I need to find that out. But I'm actually going to need a metal tier wall around here to protect me from gigas and things. And it's going to have to be pretty tall too. So I might do it just with invisible S+ glass. I don't exactly know what I'm going to do, or I might just use like the S+ glass and then incorporate some wood elements into it that could be disposable, but the glass would stand. I'm not sure. I need to figure out how to stage this. So looks like the first thing I do need to do, though, is go off and build some glass walls. So I'm probably going to head back to Ragnarok and go to my underwater complex over there, because that's going to be one of the best places to get a bunch of crystal and polymer and metal and all that kind of stuff for doing that. So I'll probably meet you back over there at some point, and then we will teleport back over here. I might fence just this small area in first and use it as a staging area, and if the transmitter's there, then that would be a good place anyway to kind of be bringing folks down from. My creatures. I got to get a set of utility dinos over here for harvesting wood and stone and stuff like that. So yeah, thinking about it, kind of wish I just had like a big force field I could drop down over everything, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. Yeah, so I'm gonna put some thought into it. And just wanted to bring you guys in before anything has happened yet. And we'll see what I can get done in this episode. Alright, see you in a bit. One other thing I wanted to show you is that's that field right down there. And up here on this mountain, which I actually don't know the name of. This is the Frozen Tooth. Okay. I'm sure it's been named that for a long time. I just never knew. Anyway, Ur up here has put a cliff platform from Aberration, which is really cool. It's got a whole forge and thing set up. And there's quite a bit of resources up here to harvest from. So I'll probably be making use of this place too, because it's so close to there that I might as well. But it might even be easier, believe it or not, to do it cross-server, just for the ability to put things in the tech transmitter and take them out. So I'll see what I do. But I just want to show you this place too, which is a nice option. And it's got an awesome view. So it's worth it just for that. Thank you, Ur, for setting this up. Okay, I am back over here on Ragnarok at my underwater tech base, which I really want to involve in harvesting some of the materials for this. And one of the first things that happened is I went out on my ichthyosaur, my Delphine, to go look for a Dunkleo to tame. Maybe I should just breed up some of the ones James has. But, ooh, a little rubber banding there. But immediately got attacked by eels. Delphine is now dead. And I'm here without a tame. I've got a bunch back at my lighthouse, but yeah, that's where I'm at the moment. See you guys in a bit. Okay, I'm back over here at my lighthouse around the other side of the island from my tech underwater base. And I've come to get my Dunkleo. I've actually been here once already since I've seen you. Came here and got my Tuso, and then brought that over there because I was going to breed James's Dunkleos over there. So once I realized that I had already tamed one here. This one was a max level, I think 180. I forget now if it was a 180 or a 150 because we actually raised our max level at a certain point. But I entered all the Dunkleos into the ARK Smart Breeding app, and mine has the best weight, which is pretty important. And then James's have the best melee and some of the other stats. So I'm about to do the long journey to get this Dunkleo over there. I'm bringing my whales with me, my Basilosauruses as a little escort, because this thing's really slow and everything in the world is going to be trying to attack me. So I feel like I need a little bit more help. So I'm going to get this journey going. I think this one needs to back off a little bit. Shanty, you need to see behavior following. Let's go take that to high. So yeah, this is a long way from the island, but getting this done is going to give me, I think, the easiest source of metal of all the different ways I have to collect metal. Just because if you go back to the episode where I was playing with that, those Dunkleos and those high density obsidian nodes down in the ravine down there get so much metal at once, and it's so easy just to get it over to the refiner instead of trotting along with an Anky. So yeah, this is what I'm doing. I'm going to need a lot of metal to keep those Gigas and Titanos out and stuff. So I'm going to get this over there and I'm going to breed up a Dunky. So, a Dunkleo. It's going to take me a while to get around the island. Alright, just so filling you in on where I'm at. Alright, after a long journey and many sharks killed, I managed to get it back over here to James's underwater base, which is my neighborhood. I'm that way a bit. And I've got Donut and this one named Obsidian Getter over here. So that's the one male of all these. So if I take a second here, let me pull this up. And I don't know if you care, but I'm just going to show you anyway. I went ahead and I entered the stats for the Dunkleos into the ARK Smart Breeding app. And so Donut has the highest weight right here. He's 36, she's 36. And then Obsidian Getter is the only male. So that's the only really choice, but he does have one of the highest damages. But if I really care about this, I'm going to have to breed back again to one of these females in order to get the higher stamina. So we'll see if I get that far. But that's what's going on. I have never actually bred these guys and gals before, so this is going to be interesting. I don't know if they do live birth or if they're going to give me an egg, but we're going to enable the wandering on that one and enable the wandering on that one. And we'll see what happens. So, Donut, I hope you're good with this. I hope you like Obs Getter. And I don't see you doing anything yet. Ready to mate. Ready to mate. They may not be close enough, although they're pretty close. It was kind of hard to navigate in the water to get them right next to each other. Oh, there we go. Mating at 41%. So, looks like this is kind of sort of glitched to the end, but I'll bring you back right when whatever happens is going to happen. I don't know if we're going to have gestation or we're going to have a little water egg in here. Either way, looks like it's happening. All right, just jumped from 41 to 90, 99.1. Gestation. Okay, so it's going to be a live birth. We're going to have a little baby Dunkleo. So I'll bring you all back when that comes out. Okay, we're in the last few seconds here. I want to show you all what a baby Dunkleo looks like. I'll show myself. It almost looks like she's got a fat tummy. I don't think they actually animated it to that level. Oh, there it is. Baby Dunkleo. I'd say it's cute. I don't know if that actually applies or not, but I think it's cute, and I'm sure its parents think it's cute. So there it is. Baby Dunkleo. It's a girl. We got another girl, so it's going to be a little hard to do that breeding. Need to get a male, actually. I might keep these two hooked up and see when she's done with her little in-between time. She's ready to mate again in 2 hours and 35 minutes if we can get a male. So we can get that stamina stat in there too, because these things do run out of stamina. Most of the shark fights I got into was because her stamina ran out while we're going around the island, and then always the sharks would come up and get us at that point. Anyway, I can continue on with this project without you. I just wanted to show you what I'm doing and some of the odd things that are leading to building a Megatherium stable on the island. All right, see you wherever I see you next. Okay, I've been through several rounds of this. I'm not done yet. It's taking a while. This is a fairly large project, actually, to insert as a precursor, but it's going to be worthwhile. You know, having the right tool is 95% of the job, so having the right Dunkleo with the best stats is definitely going to be very helpful to me for this project and many others. I've got some back crossing going on here and I still haven't got a good male. I've gotten 4 females now that have some combination of the stats I want, but I haven't been able to breed back with the males that are better with the females that are better because I keep getting females. Anyway, law of averages is on my side, but I'm not going to take you through this whole process. I know this is going to be a shorter video than usual, but I just want to get it out there, not take another day before I get it out. So you all know that I'm working on this and this project is definitely happening. So we didn't get any building done at the site today, but I'm doing some good preparation that's going to make it a lot easier for me And we're going to actually do some building next time for sure. So I'm going to finish this project and some of the prep that it's going to lead to. And then next episode, we should be ready to lay some parts down and start staking out our Megatherium breeding stable, which folks were suggesting names for. I think it was Blinnemans who was saying should be the Megatheritorium. So I think I'm going to call it the Megatheritorium. There was also another good recommendation, which I apologize, I don't remember at this instant, but yeah, the Megatheritorium, I think is what it's going to be. We'll wait 1 second here while these babies pop out. And James, I hope you don't show up and wonder why your place is full of Dunkleos. Oh yeah, and I was editing before, and their belly does change sizes. Check it out. It's all popped out now, pregnant, and then as soon as the baby's born, we're going to see the belly get a bit smaller. And I pointed it out with some text in the last one. It seems to be stuck at 100%. Oh my gosh, we're going to have a cesarean. Come on, you can do it. Just push. Just push. You can do it. Oh my, I'm going to look away at the other one, and then this one's going to happen. Right? This one's at 99.1. Come on. Up. Yeah, see? Then it happened. But the belly did get smaller. You should have been able to see it in that last one. I know the little baby's running around. Just want to see if we can see this belly do the shrinky thing. So note where it's at now. It's funny how the game gets stuck here sometimes. I never had to get stuck right at the end. I haven't got it. Up, there it goes. See, it shrank. And now there's a baby somewhere. Let's go claim them. Where'd they go? No. There's little babies around here somewhere. I'm gonna find them. Let's turn that on. That doesn't really help. I think, oh, there's one baby. Ah, baby Dunkleo. And you are a level 221. That's the lowest level yet. So that doesn't bode well for this one's stats. But it is a male. I'm going to go ahead and, before it encounters the nanny, I'm going to go ahead and do this thing where I export it. And then now I can import it with the smart breeding app. And then I got to go find the other one. Still looking for it. Better give this one some food in the meantime so it doesn't starve, although there's a pretty good chance I'm going to kill it. That's a terrible thing to say. So far, I haven't seen any of them actually get stuck in the mother. They've all managed to find their way out somewhere. It's probably just in some corner here somewhere. You can see here on the other side, I've got some of the other progeny. Hopefully these are pretty good stats I'm working with. At least we're going to have the best of the ones we've got. And then afterwards, as I find wild ones, I can add them into the breeding line if it's a concern at that point. These would probably be good enough at that point. I'm actually very tempted to add the cell vision mod here. We've been using that over on Olympus, and it basically adds to fancier things than the spyglass. There's a spyglass too, and there's binoculars and stuff, but basically they act like GPSs where they give you the coordinates, but most importantly, they tell you the levels of the number of points put into each of the stats for these guys, and they it's a lot easier than putting it into the smart breeding app. Harder to see it all at once. But yeah, so I got a baby here somewhere. I don't know where it is. I'm going to keep looking for it. But in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and sign out for now. Leave with you a shorter episode than usual, but at least I'll get one out tonight. So, yep, I have been MonkeyPuzzle. Thank you for watching until the end of this episode, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Hey, I found it. It was all the way up here. It got glitched out somewhere. And that's a much nicer level. And it's another male. So I'm proceeding along. All right. That was the little epilogue. See you in the next one. And I came up while I was hunting for food, and there was a second, so I guess it was twins that time. I got them both back, so hopefully they're the ones to get me the rest of the way. Really saying goodbye this time.